Hello, everybody. Welcome to One Drink podcast, where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Oliver.
I'm Matthew.
And today on our history show, we're featuring November 22nd to November 28th, as well, of course, as our two Medal of Honor stories for the week.
Yep. And I got a history one in here that just threw me for a loop.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little restaurant.
We've been through some loops.
I know. This one I was just like, this. Maybe you'll know.
All right.
We'll see. All right, so we're going to go to November 23rd, 1897. Portable pencil sharpener patented by American inventor John Lee Love.
See, you know what gets me is it took them that long to figure that out. You know, like that's the kind of shit that pisses me off. Like
instead of using
mid 1800s. You know what I mean? Like mid to late 1800s. Like that's when like a lot of shit was like getting invented. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like shit that we still use today, like all the time. I mean, maybe not so much because nobody writes with pencil anymore. But
I know.
But like that shit sold probably billions in the last 100 years.
Oh yeah, I mean you don't just buy one of them.
But it's like shit like that. You can't invent shit like that no more. You know what I mean? Like if I was born back then, I'd have been an inventor for sure.
Oh yeah,
especially because I'm lazy. So anything that I can invent that would save me time and effort, that would have been like, man, I don't want to get up to go make that pencil sharpener.
Yep.
I want to make a small one. Oh, let me put this tiny little razor in a little piece of plastic.
And
Done. Done. All you got to do is make sure you get the hole the right size.
That's it.
You can make it out of wood. Stick a razor blade in it, dude, and you're done. He probably did that while he was sitting on his goddamn couch.
Oh, yeah.
Staring at a pencil sharpener that he didn't want to get up to go get.
Yep.
And he was like, oh,
wait a minute.
Oh, I got this.
And he made it. So I remember when I was in elementary school, in the beginning of the class, everyone would get up and go to the pencil sharpener, and that's where everyone...
Yeah, you stand in line, and then there was always one asshole that brought all of their pencils.
Oh, yeah.
And just would stand there with like 30 pencils, and you're like...
And then you get to it, and it's fucking full, so you gotta take the...
Yeah, you gotta empty it, and then it explodes, and it's all over the place. And then you gotta clean it, because you're like, I only got one pencil.
Yeah.
And this guy's walking back with a whole box of colored pencils.
Yep. Oh, man.
And 30 number 2s. It's like, come on, man. Fuck. It's so annoying. This little shit from childhood that you don't think about very often.
Yeah.
But that shit's funny.
Pencil sharpener was...
Pencil sharpener, man.
Where it was at.
Oh. All right. November 22nd, 1718. Blackbeard the pirate. Who we talked about on our pirate show.
We did.
Was killed off the coast of North Carolina after a long and perilous career. Lieutenant Governor Alexander Spotswood of Virginia had sent 2 sloops to put an end to him. The sailors encountered Blackbeard, and Lieutenant Robert Maynard killed him in a fight that followed.
Yep. And Blackbeard was one of the bad asses.
He was the gangster. Like, amongst a group of gangsters, he was like... He might have been like the original OG. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
Original pirate OG.
Because when we did that show, we talked about several different pirates, types, popular.
But Blackbeard, I mean, he was also, a lunatic because he had syphilis.
He was crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why, he was a pimp.
Yeah. He was a gangster, for sure.
If you're floating around the sea and you see this motherfucker coming...
Right, just turn your boat the other way. Or just dump everything over and just give it to him.
Because he's going to rob you and take everything and your boat.
Put the sails down. Everybody stand on the bow and just let them just get all the shit. Stack it up nice. You know what I mean? They'll be in and out 20 minutes.
Or you just almost think about it, you're like, should we just blow a hole in this bitch and let it sink?
Right.
Because he's going to take it. Oh, man.
Right, if the boat was nice enough, he would have taken the boat, too.
Oh, yeah. Blackbeard was the man.
Yep.
All right, so November 24th, 1954, Air Force One. First U.S. presidential airplane was christened.
54, huh?
54?
Further back than I thought.
Yeah.
It's cool. I have 2 now. There's 2.
Do they?
2 Air Force
I thought they
ones,
did, yeah.
And they always fly at the same time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you can't tell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they do the whole dog and pony show.
Wow.
For both planes, so that you never actually know which one, the president is on.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's accompanied by a pair of fighter jets too.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Dude, that's fun.
So,
can you imagine just sitting in you're sitting in the plane,
right.
whatever, and you just look out and there's just a fighter jet, like, stalking you?
Oh, man.
I'd be like, let somebody come up here.
Yeah.
Let somebody come up here. And they ain't about to put no rookie pilot.
No.
On that
Hell
shit,
no.
you know what I mean? It's probably some salty old retired pilot or something like that was, got, 100 kills or something. Like, bring it. Like Viper from Top Gun, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that guy is the one that follows the president around.
So, he's like, you're going to have to go follow Air Force One today.
Yeah. I'd be like, fuck yeah.
George Bush came here years ago. I forgot why. But I was at the airport when Air Force One came in.
Oh, no shit.
Dude, that thing is huge.
Yeah, they're 747s. They're big fucking planes.
Yeah. So, so he was, I forgot what he was here for, but I was like, I'm going to the airport to see this.
Right.
Get some pics. And,
it's super cool.
Hell yeah, that thing was just crazy.
That's cool. All right, November 25th, 1789. At the end of the Revolutionary War, the last British troops left New York City.
Oh, damn.
And you want to know why they left? Because we won! Get out of my country!
I was like,
Fucking
I can't
bums.
say it. I was like, he's got to say it.
Fucking bums.
Oh, that's great.
What about here? Take your red coats.
I love when that shit happens, too. It's so great. God damn. All right, so this is the one that kind of like threw me for a loop. November 25th, 1834, Delmonico's. Right? We have one here in Henrietta. One of New York's finest restaurants provides a meal of soup, steak, coffee, and a half a pie for 12 cents.
For 12 cents?
12 cents in 1834.
So you could get, what did it say?
Provides
soup,
a meal of soup, steak, coffee, half a pie.
A half a pie?
Yeah.
For 12 cents?
12 cents.
Bro, do you know how much money I'd have? How rich I'd be if I took my current bank account and went back to 1834?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, I could buy steaks and soup for everybody.
So, this is the thing.
And I'm broke.
Yeah, right. Same here.
In today's money, I'm broke.
Yeah.
You always love those comparisons. I'm broke.
That's what it compares to.
And then there, I'm rich.
Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't know Delmonico's have been around for that long. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it's the same Delmonico's.
No?
Probably not.
That's what I was thinking.
But it might, I mean, you never know. It's kind of a popular...
Is it a chain now?
It's a pretty popular Italian name. So...
Yeah, that's true, too.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
But I was thinking...
It would be cool if it was the same one, though.
I was thinking... I'm like, dude, is this Delmonico's, like, the same spin-off of the original in 1834?
Yep.
But... either way, 12 cents for... I haven't...
18... Would you say 1834?
Yeah.
I want to know what 12 cents would be worth today.
So I haven't been to a steak restaurant in a long-ass time. So I don't even know how much is like a steak dinner now.
A nice steak?
Yeah.
You're paying at least $30.
$30.
At least.
Right.
I mean, I had a ribeye at Oxenstone on Alexander.
Oh, yeah.
There. Yeah, pretty cool place. $60.
60?
6D. 60.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Not $60 good.
I was gonna say.
It was like $35, maybe $40 good. And that wasn't. It was. I mean, it was really good. It wasn't no $60 good though. Because I've had a $60 steak. Well, I've had a $90 steak.
Oh my god. Did that thing?
It was $90 good though. Like it was $90 good. I also had a $120 beef Wellington at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. That shit was slamming.
Delicious, right?
Yeah, we got all fucking drunk as fuck though, and I ended up giving the leftovers to a homeless guy in New York City.
Act of kindness.
He was asleep. Oh, that's true. That's true. I gave him like $80 worth of steak. I really gave it to him though. Well, one, I gave it to him because I thought that it would be nice. And he was actually asleep, and he was just on the street, just asleep on the sidewalk.
So you're just like...
And yeah, Jack and I just walked past and we just kind of put it like right next to him. I thought it'd be pretty cool to wake up to fucking beef Wellington from fucking Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. I hope he knew what it was.
You made that dude.
But I also didn't want to carry it. I didn't want to carry the box, because it was heavy.
Where are we going to next? So what are we doing here?
I want to see how much 12 cents is worth today.
Oh.
From 1834.
Whew. Gotta be pretty good. The hike up.
$3.43.
That's it?
This ain't right.
This ain't right. Well, because we're used to doing like billions and trillions.
Yeah. This is stupid. Fuck this inflation calculator.
Oh, man. So, yeah.
Well, alright, here we go. By comparison, $100 in 1834 is the equivalent to $3,200 today.
Okay.
So,
I can see that.
you know.
I don't know if I'd ever...
numbers I thought it was going to be.
I don't know if I'd ever eat $100 steak.
Right.
Even if I was rich as fuck, I'd be like, God damn, I don't know if I could do this.
I know, right? Okay, 1834. Here we go. I'm going to get it again. I got to get this number right because I really want to know what it is. This is the inflation calculator I usually use.
1834?
I don't know if you could do, like, change, though. You know what I mean? Come on.
12 cents?
Give me my number. Oh, okay, so $1 in 1834 is worth $32 today.
Damn.
So...
Not much,
so for
but...
12 cents today, I mean, it's like $16 today.
So 12
Whatever.
cents.
That's not nearly as cool as I thought it was going to be. Edit this out! He won't, though.
Cut.
He won't cut it. We don't cut shit around here. We just do stupid shit. Okay, let's
Alright, so...
do something that means something, not this stupid inflation calculator.
Medal of Honor stories. They're always great.
Yep.
And we are going to kick it off here. World War II, U.S. Army, Lieutenant Thomas W. Wiggle.
My favorite last name so far.
Wiggle?
Yeah.
I mean...
Wiggle, dude.
And there's only one.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm in the W's, obviously.
Right. There's only one
There's
wiggle.
only one wiggle.
Only one wiggle. You can't get another wiggle.
So Thomas W. Wiggle is the one and only for a Medal of Honor. For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of life above and beyond the call of duty in the vicinity of Monto Fresno, Italy.
Just go with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
The 3rd Platoon in attempting to seize a strong fortified hill position. So, again, remember a couple weeks ago we're talking about all the wars around hills. Mm-hmm. We were always at the bottom working, crazy shit. Fortified hill position protected by 3 parallel high terraced stone walls. Was twice thrown back by the withering crossfire. Lieutenant Wiggle, acting company executive, observing the platoon was without an officer, volunteered to command it on the next attack, leading his men up the bare rocky slopes through intense and concentrated fire. He succeeded in reaching the first of the stone walls, having himself boosted on top, perched on top for a full view of the enemy. He drew and returned their fire while his men helped each other up and over. So they're climbing these big-ass walls, and there's 3 of them. Following the same method, he successfully negotiated the second. Upon reaching the top of the 3rd wall, he faced 3 houses, which were a key point of the enemy defense. Ordering his men to cover him, he made a dash through the hail of machine pistol fire to reach to the nearest house, firing his carbine. Yeah. What's that? That's the gun?
It's a rifle, yeah.
Okay, yeah. He entered. He drove the enemy before him out of the back door into the second house. Following closely on his heels of the foe, he drove them from this house to the third, where they took refuge in a cellar. When his men rejoined him, they found him mortally wounded on the cellar stairs, which he had started to descend to force the surrender of his enemy. His heroic action resulted in the capture of 36 German soldiers and the seizure of the strong point.
36.
36.
So he went into 3 houses chasing these dudes.
Yep.
Dolo.
Mm-hmm.
By himself.
Yep. And then finally, and climbing these big walls.
Right.
Ducking through fire.
He's chasing 36 people.
36, and then, when his men finally
yeah.
caught up. But,
damn.
I know.
That's crazy.
A one-man show.
Literally. By himself. Whew. By himself.
Again, on hills.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's crazy. All right. I'm going to take us to Stanley R. Christensen, Korea.
Okay.
All right. So, manning one of several listening posts covering approaches to the platoon area when the enemy commenced the attack, Private First Class Christensen quickly sent another Marine to alert the rest of the platoon. Mm. So he's observing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he sends a dude out. You see, without orders, he remained in his position and, with full knowledge that he would have a slight chance of escape, fired relentlessly at oncoming hostile troops attacking furiously with rifles, automatic weapons, and incendiary grenades.
Damn.
So he sent his other buddy off to go tell everybody else that they were coming this way. And then he stayed and started fighting them off solo.
By himself.
Accounting for 7 enemy dead in the immediate vicinity before his position was overrun and he himself fatally struck down, Private First Class Christensen, by his superb courage, valiant fighting spirit, and devotion to duty, was responsible for allowing the rest of the platoon time to man positions, build up a stronger defense on that flank, and repel the attack of 41 of the enemy, with 41 of the enemy destroyed. Many more wounded, and 3 taken prisoner. His self-sacrificing actions in the face of overwhelming odds sustain and enhance the finest traditions of the U.S. Naval Service. Private First Class Christensen gallantly gave his life for his country. So, he stayed, got 7 of them before they got him, and allowed his platoon to get ready because they came on the flank.
Yep.
So it was like, it was a weak side. And, the other guy got back, said, hey, they're coming this way. Wow. All right, everybody get set. Go, 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 go. Imagine if, And
he's like...
And who knows? It didn't say it was night or anything like that. So, it could have been dark. There could have been people sleeping. Yeah. You know what I mean? It could have been a bloodbath.
That's why these guys are just heroes. Mm-hmm. Because he had to have known,
Yeah. And he wasn't even supposed to stay.
Right.
He was supposed to just...
voluntary, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was without orders that he stayed.
Yeah.
So he should have just gone back. That was his job, was just to go back.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, I'm going to slow these dudes down.
Yeah. And he did, and he changed the course of that
whole battle. There's...
That's the one thing
dozens and dozens of people that are alive that have kids and grandkids now because he just decided to stay.
Yeah.
Families are still in existence.
Yeah.
Because of that guy.
Because
all these guys.
Yeah. And... I know I say it every week, but it's like these men's actions, change the course of everything,
Yeah.
It's...
For sure.
When you... Sometimes I can just think deep, we're going deep, deep. And it's like, if he didn't do that, what if he went back?
Oh, dude, there would be... if all these guys... And, and these are just the Medal of Honor stories.
Just Medal of Honor.
Shit like this... happens all the time.
Yeah.
And may not get the recognition for it, or might get the Silver Star instead of the Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even just with these 3,200 some odd people, you're talking about hundreds of thousands of future lives were saved.
Yeah.
Or were, they were able to... That guy went home, had a kid.
Right.
That guy's kid had kids.
Yep.
That guy's kids had kids. You know what I mean? That are alive.
Because of this guy's actions.
Because of this guy.
That's what I'm saying. That's when I think deep like that, I'm like...
Man. And then, you multiply that by 3,200. You're talking about, tens of thousands of people exist today because that guy stayed,
Yep.
and because that guy
chased 32.
chased 36 people through 3 houses and over walls and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's
crazy.
It's when you really go deep with it, or you really like open, your thought to what it really means or what they really did.
And
it's incredible.
Like you said, these are just Medal of Honor stories.
Right.
I bet we could read, stories of like the Afghan War,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like just regular soldiers do this as well. It's not just,
even just like, one soldier just going like that.
Right.
And
get
pushing
out of the way.
just enough out of the way.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to get the Medal of Honor for that. But you just save this guy, and then maybe he'll go home and have a kid.
Right.
And then his kid will have a kid, and then that kid will cure cancer.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
To think of...
It's a little too much for my brain. You know what I mean? Like, I can say it and recognize it, but, like, to really just, like, fully get it, it's crazy.
Yep.
So.
But that's why all these stories, they just...
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yep. Yeah, and that's why, we try to give as much credit to these people.
Hell yeah.
Read their stories and let people know what these people did.
And everyone in the military now.
Yes,
we
absolutely.
Thank you a lot.
Yeah, we stress that almost every week that it's not, we're not doing this just because they're cool stories. You know what I mean? It's,
we just were like...
We appreciate the military personnel.
Yeah.
Past, present, and future.
Yep.
Beyond words. So.
But yeah, I mean, you don't hear about the Medal of Honor. Like,
right.
I don't even know why the hell we started. I think we did a show on it.
I think we did a show on it, and then we were like, wow, these are amazing. Let's do these all the time. Yeah.
Right. And here we are.
All right, and here we are. On the C's and the W's.
Right.
Well, I skipped a lot of A's, though, because there was about 100 Andersons, I had to skip some of the Andersons.
Mr.
I'm gonna go back to them, though. Well, then one week I forgot where I was before I started making a list of the ones that I'd already read. So like I was like nervous, and I was like, well, I'll just go to the B's because I know I haven't done a B yet.
Right.
And then I was into the B's and I lost track, and I was like, well, I'll just go to the C's because I know I haven't done any C's. So, but I have a list now of all the ones, so I'm gonna start backtracking next week.
That's funny. Or we can just say their names
and completing the list. Well, the ones with the stories.
Yeah.
Because I skipped a lot of those too. Because like I said, I kind of forgot where I was.
That's funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, don't forget to hit that sub button, click on the bell notification to be the first ones notified when our new episodes hit. And also, we ask you to please share it with one friend.
That's it.
Yeah.
One friend.
Share. One share. And, if you happen to see somebody that's in the military, or somebody that's in the military, especially if they're deployed, and shoot them a quick message and just say, hey,
thank you.
We love you. We miss you. Thank you.
Yep. Everyone in the military.
Tell them One Drink loves them.
That we do.
Faux show.
That we do.
Faux show. All right, y'all. Until next time.
See ya.
Cheers.